Hello everybody. Hoot hoot, hoot hoot. I'm Vilhelm Vanderbos, the noble owl of globie generation 2 Equinnox. And welcome back to Art Stream. Hi Bloomies. How are you all? I need to say hello to Jennifer first because as soon as the waiting room goes up, Jennifer's like gives the little cat in a box emote. Hello Alex. I appreciate the dedication of being on the work account. Sorry that the times are not better, but yeah, the evening streams might be better. I don't know. Octavia second, technically third, but yes, hello, welcome, welcome. Hi Kay, hi Bianca. Hello CL. Hi Oma. Hi Serena. Hello Nani. Let's see. Hello Ember. Hi Momo. Hello Nie. And let's see. Akizi, welcome, welcome. Hi. Let's see. Joy. Hi. Hoot hoot. Miri, hello. Hello Chubby. And that's it for now. Hello everybody, how are you doing? Hi Liz, welcome. Barely on time. We just started, it's fine. All good. How's everyone doing? Hello Natsu. Did I say hello Natsu? I didn't mean to miss you. How's everyone doing? Welcome to let's see. Hope you're all having a nice hump day, I guess it's called, because it's the middle of the week. Now it's downhill towards the weekend. And wouldn't you know it, we have stream every day until the weekend just to make it a little easier to a little reminder to everyone. Tomorrow we are playing The Witness, but it's going to be at this hour. Not the later time slot, because I need the later time slot for other things, so I had to switch it. Just a little heads up that it is the earlier time slot. And on Friday we have the members only watch along. We're gonna be watching Megamind together, and that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be fun. Saturday is a 10K celebration for everyone to play Tetrio with me. I hope you look forward to that. We'll play some Tetrio. I'm gonna figure out, like I've said before, I'm gonna have some custom games that might let you play against me, all the Plumies against me or something. I don't know how that would work. And on Sunday is not gonna be on my channel. It's gonna be on Mr. Underhill's channel, but I'll set out an announcement for that too, so you guys find your way. But yeah, we're gonna have the rescheduled interview on Sunday with Mr. Underhill. It's gonna be an hour, I believe. It takes like an hour or so on his stream, and yeah, it's quite cool actually, because he's had other big names on there, you know. It's really cool that he invited me over too. I feel, at least. Hello Akiji, hello Kotakato, hello Sayu, hi Delta, and yeah, did I say hi Miri? Man, I'm completely like not sure who I'm saying hello to anymore. Hi Perseus, Apprentice Alchemist, cool. Thank you so much, Momo. You gonna watch the movie with us? You did, good. I gotta make sure. Thank you very much, Momo. I really appreciate that. Just two cozy owls yapping. Yeah, right? That's gonna be cool. Hope I can stop by for the movie. Hope so. Obviously, I cannot stream the movie. You'll have to figure out a way to watch it yourself. Because of obvious copyright issues. So no sound, no movie. It's just gonna be me sitting around watching it in silence. But the idea is that we start the movie together and you can watch it on the site too. The VOD is gonna be up for the Apprentice Alchemist and up. Also, I believe for all apprentice alchemists and up, I did send out the Google Drive link. I did send it out so that you like the commission is not done for this month yet, but I wanted to get it out there so that if anyone's membership is running out, that you make sure to bookmark that Google Drive link to the Alchemist Headmaster so that you can collect the commission when it's done. It's looking really nice, but it still has a bit left to like it's not done yet. So I've set it up this way that you get a Google Drive link, just like kind of Patreon, if you guys know how that works. And we will make sure to that you get it. I know I realized that like the month that passed me by for the membership stuff, the month that passed by was always kind of like it passed me by a bit quick. So I'm gonna be on top of that and really send out links like maybe middle of the month so that people can already have it ready. I always found watch-alongs a bit peculiar at first. After trying it out once, it's actually really cool to watch and comment on it together. Yeah, right? It's kind of fun to, like, at one point I had a watch-along on a movie that I wanted to rewatch. And it was fun to just have the VTuber on the side just commenting on the movie at the same time, you know? The other person. So, yeah, I think it would be cool. I've been meaning to rewatch it. I don't remember a lot of stuff from it. But yeah, of course, chat is going to be open and you can comment on it. And that's fine. Of course, like no spoilers or ahead or anything, but we can comment on what's happening on the movie. Because I tend to also kind of be like, oh, that's coming up now. We'll probably watch another movie along due to laws that don't allow some movies to be published online before a certain amount of time. Oh, like the one we're gonna watch? I did a poll to see if it was available in your country to watch the movie, but this is an older movie. Megamind is really old. Like, it's not new by any means. I know it's been on streaming services before, but Megamind is not available in the Netherlands either. It's like I have like the one way to get it if you don't mind it is that you can also you can rent it off of YouTube. You can rent it for like 3 days. I don't know if it's available like that there, but it's like a couple of euros and you can have the standard definition one or a couple more euros for like the HD one. Even YouTube doesn't have it. Seriously? It's such an old movie, dang it. That's too bad. If you do ever get a hold of it, you can always check the watch along. There are some streaming services, I don't know, like that they might, there's so many streaming services, but it's always like a regional thing, isn't it? It's always like a regional thing. Like even some streaming services like America seems to have everything on Netflix when you search for it. And then it's just like, nope, not available in Europe, not available in your country, something like that. I did get the tip that you could also try using a VPN if you want, but I've had mixed results with that personally, so I cannot really endorse or recommend that. You'll have to do your own research into that if you want. But yeah, we can pick. We'll pick other movies that hopefully are a bit more available next time. Anyway, welcome back to Art Stream. We're gonna be working on Ambros today, the portrait of Dango. Yeah, Netflix is very finicky with VPNs, so I don't think it works as well. Legend of the Guardians would very much be on brand. It's very true. I don't know what it would be available on, but that is true. It's very owl owl based. Yeah, this is an art stream. That's very true. Very true. It's true. It's true. Now I already see some stuff I need to fix on the picture, but I do have a little something I want to show off too. Namely, the first custom plumie is pretty much almost done. I just wanted to show it off to you guys. But in case you are curious, Flotorte, I don't even know how to really say the name, Flotorte, subscribe to the to getting the High Alchemist and the this is what their plumie is looking like. This is for High Alchemist. If you have that subscription, that membership, I mean, you get a custom plumie. And the direction was a plumie like that is kind of purple, that is purple in color, and looks like a healer in an RPG or fantasy healer. So this is what I made for Flotort. The gem is based on Charoite. Charoite is it is a gem that promotes and helps the turning of negative emotions into positive ones. Now, negative emotions, that's kind of like a bit up in the air, right? Because there's really not a lot of positive emotions if you're gonna think of it like that. But it does also promote like general change in self. So I figured if they want to be a healer, that could work out. I'm trying to look at other gemstones, especially when someone asks for purple, that it's not always amethyst. I love amethyst as a geode, as a gem, but there's gonna be a lot of amethyst plumies, but there are a lot of purple gems. So yeah, I decided to make it charoite, but you know they can call it whatever it is. It says to aid the transformation of negative emotions into positive ones, and it is believed to encourage inner strength, assertiveness, creativity, and self-esteem. So yeah, I like purple gems as well. It's very beautiful. So yeah, here you go. It's a healer in an RPG kind of style thing. Bluesy, you missed. We were talking about the watch along that's gonna happen for members only. If you are a apprentice alchemist, on Friday we're gonna watch Megamind together. And this is also the first custom plumie finally made for High Alchemists. If you have that membership, if you have the membership of High Alchemist, you will get a custom plumie made by me. So this one is just in the final stages. I'm just gonna touch up the colors on the beak and the little talons, and that's basically it. Yeah. So this one is going to Flotart, and we have a couple more to do after that. But at least know that they are in production, and you will get them. Yeah, I figured they can be there. I tried doing it on the belly too, but it didn't look as good. So teardrop ones there. Yeah, I'll think if about if I can do some kind of more like other pattern, but it'll look a bit busy if I do too much. So this is fine. Aside from that, we're working on this. Did you also know that there's a gem called ametrine? It's so pretty. Like, yeah, I do know. In fact, I've been looking up purple gems. It's a beautiful gem. All right. For Dango. I was thinking we could do once we're done with this, we can extend the image a little bit so we can get like maybe use this for an actual mahjong thumbnail. But for now, we're just gonna work on the things as they are now. I seem like to have opened the wrong one. Ambros. This is the right one. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, welcome back to ArtStream. How is let me drink some tea. I have some cinnamon tea. The purple lighting, yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna go for that. That's basically to give it a little bit more presentation. But the gradient map really does a lot to the skin tone and everything, so we're gonna be using that for sure. Just gonna go back to grayscale so we can render out some stuff. Some things that are bothering me is that there are a lot of tangents happening around this area. You can barely tell that the neck is coming out there, so it looks like he has a very small neck just happening on the side. So I need to relocate the hand a little bit so that we see more of the neck, or just make his neck a little wider, because this isn't working out. It's messing with my eyes, and I don't really know another good way to solve this. Yeah, Plumies, I'm finally I'm making room on the cupboard for more tea. I'm finally drinking some more. I always drink some more, but I mean, like, I'm finally going through the bunch that I have so I can maybe buy some more. Tangents, hate them. They happen all over the place. Yeah. What are you guys doing? What are the Plumies up to? So bad at getting tangents right. They go parallel or barely cross. It's tricky, but usually, like, when you look at the picture and something sticks out, it's still something here that is messing with me. I'm thinking either we just move the hand to the left so that it kind of this part of the neck ends up behind the hand. But everything is in one layer, right? So that's just kind of, that is tricky business. But hey, there's not much to do about that. That is how this kind of art style works. Oh, it wasn't even okay. Probably something like that. A haircut. I hope it turns out really nice. Hello, Meshu. Working hard on hardly working. I get ya. Here we go. I was checking Plumies. I was checking around. It's always fun to check some clips that you guys have made from my streams, and something caught my eye. The fact that, well, obviously the fun streams have a lot of clips, like the Tetris with the Batsus, like the streams with the Batsus have a lot of clips, but also a game like oh my god, okay, hold on, it's really noisy outside, and even though my volume is my music volume is high, I can still hear the sound. Okay, give me a sec. I can't work like this. Oh, man. All right. So, what was I saying? The clips. Yeah. Are there any games that you would be curious about seeing me play? Like even casual puzzle games? Because Suika game had a lot of clips, and I had a lot of fun with that. It was kind of like tricky. It was kind of like exciting at times too, and just funny for my frustration. But it made me think, like, are there any other fun, like, popular casual puzzle games that people would be interested in watching? Unpacking I have already played. Also, it doesn't feel like it would be the kind to make a lot of clips happen. Though I do get it's pretty clippable when people are kind of oblivious to what everything is. Like kitchen utensils, hygiene products. Not gonna happen on this stream though. Cardboard Town. Melatonin might be a nice one actually. Melatonin is quite nice. I don't know what Black Star achievement is. Is that putting things in the wrong order everywhere? Bam bam bam. Cardboard Town. Cardboard Town is a bit of a city builder. It looks very as a city builder, it looks very satisfying to build. The Black Star is putting everything in the wrong order. I know Spirit Fair already. I don't know how clippable it is. Thanks for the suggestions though. Spirit Fair I wouldn't count it as a casual puzzle game. Storyteller, that's a good one. I also have a couple wrote up as well. Emotional damage of Spiritfarer? Yes, that it's definitely a thing. Man, this hand is still causing me problems, honestly. Let's draw out where everything needs to go. And then we can plan where the hand goes, because it just makes it difficult otherwise. Yeah, Spiritfarer is beautiful. It definitely is. I remember once at some point I tried playing it multiplayer before I played it the first time, but no, I feel like even though they added multiplayer, I think the solo experience is where it's at, really. Speaking up, I need to get a little update on this situation first. I'll check this out later. Valiant Hearts? I've heard of that as well. Who are you drawing? I'm drawing my genmate, Ambros, Komiyama Ambros. Just like I am Vilhelm Vanderbos of Globie Generation 2. This is Komiyama Ambros of Globie Generation 2. Have you played Duck Detective? No, I have not, because for a while everyone was playing one episode of it and then no one touched it ever again. So I was kind of like, let me just wait until the let me just wait until the hype is kind of lower, and then maybe we can play Duck Detective. What is your take on that, Plumies? Like I'm saying, like when someone is playing, when there's like a game let's see, like when a game is popular, are you the kind to want to see everyone play it, or do you kind of get sick of the game? I am the latter. But I kind of want to hear your take on it too. Depends on the game, to be honest. Do you have any examples? I feel like if the game is something that is kind of a casual challenge, like a rage game kind of deal, that can be fun to see everyone like. It's just a very simple, if it's just a simple concept, Depends if you can play it in different ways. Yeah, I agree. I don't feel like you can play Duck Detective in many different ways. And really, I'm like the other way around, Liz. Unless, I guess a game that has like a walking simulator with reactions, you kind of want to see what everyone reacts to. But a game is like a game like Firewatch and Edith Finch and stuff. It's very linear experience. Meanwhile, like Supermarket Simulator, people are very different. Like, you know, kind of Exit 8 is also very interesting. Because it's almost kind of like tells volumes of the people's personalities, how they approach a problem. So problem-solving games are pretty fun to watch in, for me at least, multiple people playing it. I guess that Elden Ring would be interesting as well, now that it's kind of hyped up with the DLC again, that people are playing a difficult game, but I don't know. The owl barely started. I don't need to save yet. I've barely done anything. Thank you though, Liz. No, I mean, thank you, Ember. I guess if it's a game you really like and you kind of know it has confusing or jump scare moments, that is kind of fun to anticipate. Slime Rancher is a little bit too simplistic. I know it has some exploration, but ultimately when I've seen people play Slime Rancher, it's just people kind of farming without a lot of stuff. It looks really nice and fun though. I don't know if it would be make for anything clippable per se. Like for me right now, I feel Slime Rancher is very grindy. So while it's a fun game to play per se, maybe if you like the grind, then it's kind of trickier to enjoy, to do anything interesting with on a stream, you know. It also, of course, depends on the games I like, because if it's a game I'm not interested in, you're gonna notice, and I'm just gonna forcing myself to play a game. It's not very interesting. It's kind of like how, I don't know, Rune Factory might not be interesting to watch other people play, but if I were to play it because I like it, I would make the experience different. So since you played Outer Wilds, I barely scratched the surface of Outer Wilds. Not sure about No Man's Sky. For the sandbox experience, survival type games are not really my cup of tea. They might be like on an off basis every so often, but I mean, it would be cool to explore stuff together, right? Like, oh, let's go over there now. But ultimately, in those games, once I feel like I've settled in and I'm just building a factory or something, or automation and stuff, that's kind of where it stops being interesting for me to watch. And also, like, I don't mean to shoot down a lot of people's ideas. I'm just wondering genuinely, because I also kind of want to plan ahead in case there's anything like that you guys are kind of interested in watching. I have my ideas for a good while to come. I have a lot of games ready to play. But the thought struck me because, you know, I have certain games that were a lot more, like, got clipped a lot. Because they had, like, fun dynamic moments. That just kind of made me think about what else it could, like, other things could be happening. Now, I could also, like, argue with the whole, like, sandboxy thing that I'm also kind of grinding on Stardew Valley, but Stardew is just a kind of chill game after all. Like, I'm looking to play Ever After Falls. Did Platform 8 happen? Yes, for 10 minutes and it was done. No, it was longer than that. But Platform 8 did happen on the membership stream. And I was kind of done with it really fast. It's still in the VODs if you want. I don't think it's timestamped, but it was like early during the monetization stream. All right, Dango. Dango's a bit of a thin neck happening right now. Yeah, for sure. It did happen. But thanks for the input, everybody. I really appreciate it. Melatonin is a really chill one, rhythm-based game. I was just wondering because, you know, like, we also had the fun little fishing in joke that Oma manifests the fishy and then things happen, right? Scribble Knots. Man, I haven't heard that name in ages. That's the one you just draw your character and no, wait. No, Drawn to Life is the one you just draw your character. Scribble Knot is the one where you just solve problems by putting words into the game and then using the said words to solve people's problems. I think I own it already, actually. That would be fun, actually. I think I solved most problems with a jetpack and a lasso. My creative thinking really is limited to having a solution, a one solution fits all thing. This hand, I swear to God, this hand. It makes it for such an interesting pose, but the camera angle is not promoting it much. I guess it is good where it was now that we've drawn the rest of the neck. In terms of like puzzle games that I also have written down, you have like Baba is You, which I'm kind of dreading. Baba is you, and like Helltaker because of the slidey puzzles. I'm just afraid I'm gonna get stuck. But then again, that was the initial fear, that wouldn't be interesting to watch because, you know, I would get stuck. But I've gotten stuck multiple times with like The Witness, and you guys have helped me out. The ultimate last boss, it's nice. I mean, I think someone said it the most, like the most wholesome and also the most frustrating friggin' puzzle game ever. I'm interested in playing it though, because it's so like thinking outside the box that I can't help but be like interested in what it would make me do, you know? How it would kind of fuel me to solve some stuff. For those that don't know, Baba is You is essentially like a game where you have a lot of parameters to keep in mind. Like you are a little character named Baba, and then you have definitions across the map. Like Baba is you, Baba is blah blah blah, you know. And then it's a slidey puzzle game, kind of like, you know, pushing stuff around, pushing blocks around. And yeah, but sometimes Baba is not you. Yeah, there's like a little change of definitions that might either help you or get in the way of you solving a puzzle. Hello, Froggy, welcome. Things like key is push and open, yeah. Now, I don't know much. I haven't played it. I've seen some people play it, but like I'm not stuck around to watch long enough because, well, the idea is that I would play it someday myself, so. And yeah, I am kind of like, oh my gosh, this is gonna mess me up a bit. But we started off pretty easy, pretty slow with like cats organized neatly, and that one I got through all of them. So hello Alex, welcome. Adobito, hello. Chicken adobo, how you doing? Work account, yeah. Hiya. Thanks for the dedication. Like I said before, sorry the stream doesn't match up well, but yeah. Chicken adobo is a good name to pop up in chat, yeah, I say so. I just think it's really funny how like Reina senpai will say like adobito. Okay, now we need to take care of some tangents here because it's this is becoming a real piece of work. You should probably eat now, or we're gonna start talking food and you're gonna get hungry. Okutabia. I made a nice nice cottage pie, kind of a gratin, a gratin, based off of the usual ranch, kind of like, you know, broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, zucchini or courgette, with a bit of like cream and cheese. And I make green beans, like crispy fried green beans on the side, because that's the mood Stardew Valley puts me in. It's not really cottage pie because there's not enough potato to cover everything, but I did put potatoes in it, so it's more like a gratin, yeah. By the way, Vil, I'm here to lodge a formal complaint. Your streams are too comfy to work out to. Really? Okay. Okay. Oh, dang it. Let's see, let's see. I thought I had you. I can't find the song now. No. There you go. I found it. Found it. Okay, this is just for Mo. This is for Adobito. Left push. Four. 10 more. 9. 8. Oh, this is too low. Feel the burn! Feel the burn! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You can do it! 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Done! And we're back to comfy. Hello. Hi FHP. We were just someone was saying that this stream is a bit too comfy to work out to. Yeah. You can't just do 3, 2, 1, get done. You have to keep thinking. Yeah. You have to do at least 10 more times. Those multiple. Yeah. What did you miss before you got on? Oh, there's been a lot of stuff. We've been talking about the watch along that we're gonna do for members only. You know, we watch a movie together. Also we did a gym workout. Vil trains you. Bro, do you even lift? I'll go lift. That might be the one when I go to the gym, yeah. Still looking for a new gym. The last one I was at was fine, but just, I don't know. The fact that people don't like clean the equipment after themselves is kind of really off-putting. Bro's calling me, I don't even know him. Yoked out. What is that? I don't even know the term. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna feel old. What does that mean? Adobo. Like jacked out? Like just completely buff? Oh, I haven't checked the art tag yet. Sorry, I'll have a look. I'll have a look in a bit. Thank you very much if you made something. You're right, I didn't check it yesterday. I usually try to keep check once per day at least. Oh man, like really buff. I got you. Although chicken adobo, do you have are you like a student alchemist or like tier 1 gifted, or are you like, did you just maybe you got the student one, right? Yeah, first tier, okay. Second tier gets like monthly commissions. So I made I'm gonna be teasing. I'm gonna be teasing the monthly commissions so that people know. There are so many tangents happening with this picture, and it's bothering me. Yeah, I will put up like a cropped version or something so that you guys know what the picture is for that month, you know. I'll make sure to have some good ones. I'll keep some suggestions in mind as well. Bam ba bam. I think a bit overlapping is better for this, yeah. Yeah, that's better. Remember proportions, proportions. Hands cover a whole face though. What Dango was holding in what he's holding in his hand? He's holding a blank mahjong piece. It's mahjong. Let me bring up some references here. Na, 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 na. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum. Mhm. This is a tricky pattern. Is this a brooch? That should be right, I think. Yeah, kinda. Close enough. Yeah, the brooch is pretty tricky. Kind of a big one too. I mean, it's supposed to kind of be a bit out of screen as well, so we get away with not having it show too much. It's very uneven, sadly. Man, the artists behind our key arts are really good at what they do. Managed to really translate the all the stuff from the models or bodies. That art was 3 days ago. I started doing it like last art stream, yeah, Saturday. Custom theme? What do you mean? Oh, the custom cursor. Well, I drew it. It's just my hand. It's in credits. It's in the video description. Yeah, Sue. I have like one game that was recommended a while back that I'm looking forward to playing as well. I don't know when we'll get to it because we have like pretty stacked schedules coming up, right? But it's like one that's called like, yeah, you want those games, right? Like part one. It's basically it's just all these fake games that you see on ads that are meant to kind of entice you to buy the games, but then you actually get the games and they're nothing like the ad. But this is just a compilation of those games that are actually made to be played as, you know, puzzle levels. So I'm kind of like interested in what that game could be like. Yeah, that's good. I just can probably just get away with doing something like this. And then giving it some shimmer shine, some slight shimmery shiny. Since it's out of focus anyway, can probably get away with something like this. And then we just kind of multiply it like that, and it should look decent enough. The simulator ads are crazy. The simulator, I'm not sure about the simulator ones, but you know those kind of like mobile game looking ads that have like one person is like you have to pull walls away to kind of get them like to save them from the lava, but also keep them like not melt the gold kind of thing. I don't know if you know what I mean when I say it like that. Yeah, exactly. Those games, and that's why That's why the actual game that actually makes those games real is called You Want Those Games, huh? You can't beat this. Yeah, exactly, those ads. You can't beat this game. Those are usually kind of fake, but the fact that they actually, like, a dev made a puzzle game based off those, like, fake ad games. So they're actually playable, and I think that would be fun to try it out. I have the game. It's good to go. We just kind of, like, you know, kind of have to just get around to it, I suppose. Let's do some light shading on this too. Not that it really makes sense per se, but let's give it some texture, I suppose. Yeah, and they were just gacha games without any of the puzzles or gameplay that is shown on the ads, yeah. But this game is a collection of those, so we can... I still mean to play them, so we'll have a look. Depending on how the witness goes, maybe we can play them next week. Running into a wall, getting multiplied games. Yeah, I'm curious. I don't think there is a second game called You Want Those Games, right? So maybe they made those as well. Some of the gaming ideas look very interesting. Like, oh, that could be interesting. But then the fact that the games actually don't have any of that is a bit silly. Yeah, like that game, Adobo. We're gonna play that. We're gonna try that out. Just for the fun of it. Next week I have a Tetris event that I was invited to. It's a big streamer. Like thousands of streamers are invited. Tetris event. It's not a tournament per se, but they have a lot of fun custom game modes. That make the game a little silly, a little different. So even if you're good at Tetris, you won't really know what's ahead. So I think it'd be fun. If it was a straight up Tetrio like tournament event, I would be like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna win this. But they make a big event. They feature like a lot of different streamers. Go into the streamers, like go and visit the streamers, feature them a bit, you know. It's a pretty cool thing. I'm really glad they reached out for that. Especially since I kind of recently started playing Tetris on this channel, you know. It's quite nice that their reputation goes. Let's see, mahjong, purple. What are they called again? The tiles, purple tiles. Yeah, okay. These look nice. These look like candy. All right, let's write to draw a mahjong tile. Dango told me after checking the VOD, because I was asking you guys what is a good mahjong tile to draw, right? But he said that the blank one is one of the dragon tiles, and that can actually like stack up to be quite valuable. So I think we'll just leave it at a blank tile. It would probably make more sense to actually draw a mahjong pattern on it, but it's okay. because I do remember that as well when checking out Mahjong Souls. The blank tiled one can be pretty strong. The ad games are just making cash grab, pretty much, but at least someone is making a cash grab off of the ad games too. But some of those games can be pretty fun if they're well designed. They're you know, they'll keep you hooked for a while. We gotta get these angles right. Yeah, that works. Always so difficult to do something glossy like porcelain or something like that, you know? Because like Mahjong tiles look beautiful. It's like little porcelain pieces or something, you know? Or they're plastic, whatever, but they look shiny. They look fun. Colorful with patterns and stuff. Very shiny and pretty. It's also really impressive how it's such a widely played game, at least in Asia, right? That there are have you guys seen those like auto sorting tables that you just empty all the tiles into like a thing and then it sorts back up like automatically? I think it's so fun when it's like people tend to play it so much that they feel like, you know what, we're gonna invest in like an auto sorter table because we play Mahjong every night or every certain day of the week, you know. Oh my god, yeah, it shouldn't be. That's like any other game, addictive. Like anything that is addicting is like game wise or distraction. You really can't let it go out over important things, especially not group projects. Are you kidding me? Yeah, like I can go on a huge rant about group projects, right? But well, let's not. But I feel like, yeah, it's a bit disrespectful when it's not just about your thing, you bring other people down. So yeah. But yeah, like we were saying, Mahjong is one of those games that just becomes very addicting once you know how to play it. And it's also the kind of game that, because of its choice and randomizer elements also makes for a good AI, like programming for games. Like you can get a decent challenge from like just a game, not necessarily playing with other players. At least I get the impression, right? I still don't really fully get the game. I feel like I have to sink in a lot more hours in order to really start seeing the strategy behind it. When I tried it, it wasn't very fun because I was just kind of following the prompts of the game, and I'm not the kind of person to feel satisfied from just getting like oh numbers and shinies happening like ring ring. I just kind of want to know what I'm doing so I can start strategizing. And that is not going to happen until I sink way more hours into it. Hours that I would probably rather play Tetris. Because that is the addicting gameplay for me. Yeah, it's not necessarily very complicated. It's like easy to get into, but really hard to master because you need to know what chances you have, you know? For me to play Mahjong is kind of like getting into like Scrabble and not know the alphabet. Also, people that play Scrabble probably know more because they know which words are good for which you know, points and stuff. But basically, that's kind of how it feels, and I probably need a little bit more time in it. It's not that I don't have the opportunity. Dango would love to play probably. It's just the time because it's never just a quick round. Cards can be addicting too, yeah. Sometimes the company is the addicting part, right? Like you can find playing Uno with your buddies quite addicting just because it is Uno with the buddies, you know? Just if you start playing Uno with someone else that plays it differently, then it's not as fun anymore. It's not the same addicting rush. See you around, Patrick. You always use the most unexpected words whenever you can. Which type of mahjong do you play? I don't really play any. I think I tried the Japanese one. I was playing like a round or two of Mahjong Soul, whatever that game like with the gacha mechanics is. So sadly, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Well, I don't know enough. Plus 16. Oh my god. Okay. I think we can start putting some color in, so we can start planning out where each color needs to go. And then we can polish the picture a little bit. Okay, we got the brooch. We should make make this a little softer looking, because it kind of sticks out a little bit right now. Mainly probably just need to have some of the shadows behind it, and I wish I would have done that before I merged it, but oh well. You win some, you lose some. We can do it like this, it's fine. Okay. Hello, Chevy, welcome. Hope you're feeling better soon. You know, with all the pluses that you guys are saying, just makes me think of that that meme of like admit something or draw 25 cards, and then the person is just sitting with a bunch of cards in hand. There we go. All right, I guess like I said, we should start putting some colors in. The amount of cards would be like, yeah, you either have to do like two stacked, one hand holding, or you have to use all your hand, like both your hands, all your hands, yeah, all two of your hands. Yeah. Does this work with the? Yeah, we can give it some shine. We can give it some shine, like sell the effect like that, and then we can maybe do maybe have to be separate for that one. Like just do like wah wah. Like that. Like that. Kinda. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe a little bit less. Blur it a bit. And there we go. You wouldn't even be able to play. You know what you could do? You could essentially, like, if you're playing 4 people like you have to do in Uno, if you have that many cards, you're likely to not get last, because you would probably have so many block and reverse and skip cards that you could probably make up like a cool move. Mahjong tiles are not that shiny, right? I mean, some of them are. But I guess they are a little matte. Mostly about the environmental reflections, if anything, really. Just subtle ones. Set and shine, yeah, it could very well be. I think this self did okay. I think this is as best as I'm gonna get it. Alright, colors. Need to paint his hair a bit darker in the back. Right now the hair on the sides is just the same tone as well. I gotta commend you Plumies for the fan art. I would say that you are very good at getting my hair and my like skin color down pretty good. The reason I'm thinking is that sometimes it's very difficult for like when commissions and stuff like that happening that that you provide the right kind of like what's it called, like references, and I had this good idea to, I would say like I'll pat my own like shoulder and say that was a good idea because I've made like I included all of Equinnox's key arts like next to each other, you know. Because we all four of us have different skin tones, you know, like Ambros has a very bright, very kind of pink like skin tone. Kohaku has bright but kind of ashen skin tone, like a little bit gray. A bit darker though, not as bright as Ambros. Then there's me with this kind of slight tan skin, which is also kind of more on like a warmer tan side of things. And then you have like Vans with also like a warm toned but much darker. And it's very difficult if you just have the one reference down, but if you have us four next to each other, you can really clearly see the differences, right? We're all different in tones. You would know, Mary. You've drawn all of us. Also getting the skin tones down really good. But if I think like it was like after thinking about that, especially I think it was after seeing your group picture, Mary, that I should include like our key art all next to each other. Because yeah, the skin tone and undertones, it's if they just color sample my reference sheet, they're gonna get it wrong. Hello Dren, welcome. The tones are recognizable. Our silhouettes are as well. I just felt like, you know, probably a good approach for people to get the tones right, to just include all four of us, even if they're just drawing one of us. I don't blame them. I mean, you just give them this character and they're used to just draw any anime character. It's kind of easy to just kind of change the skin tone a little bit to something that you're comfortable with. I would probably do that too until I see, oh wait, actually that's kind of wrong. But yeah, like you as a person commissioning, and this goes for you guys as well if you're ever going to commission art, just be helpful. If you like, the more references you can give, the better, the easier the kind of things get narrowed down, you know. All right, let's put some color on this, and we can continue working on it after the color is in place. We're gonna use a kind of purple sunset gradient map like this. Just gonna tone it down a little bit. Put it at like 10%. Also, let's also make sure that it is clean. There are places that are not clean. This outline shows us that there's some places that could use cleaning. So let's do that before we merge everything. No, not merge, before we start doing the coloring, because otherwise it's gonna just create a lot of like untidy lines, you know. There we go. Need to turn off the grayscale so we can fill in the things that are not quite filled in. This looks fine. This looks fine. This does not look fine. Yeah, the purple looks great. Like usually try to do the eye colors in as soon as I can, because the it's just interesting to see the character take shape when the eyes are colored. It hits different. Looking great as always. Thank you so much, Adobo. Hope your workout is going well. Okay, this looks clean. There's some parts that are just kind of bleeding here and there. Snack time. It is snack time for me too, actually. Ish. There we go. It's clean. Let's save. I'm saving. Ember, I'm saving. Let me grab a snack. Gotta make sure the police knows. All right, one crunch, as usual, and then I mute. Yum. There we go. Looking back at Ambros, and it's looking quite nice and clean. We still need the other loopy in the back, but it is okay. We can leave it at that for now. Save police on duty. That's kind of like if you're a strategy game unit and you get selected, you go like, save police on duty. Has the owl saved? Understood. I haven't played a strategy game in so long. Let's give him an air show. Nice. See, so many Conquer Generals. I think I've seen like a compilation of those. For a while, it was kind of fun to do, just to practice kind of, you know, voices and voice acting. To kind of look up a lot of those. Command and Conquer had some of the good ones. Hello, Soup. Steve Blum, huh? Yeah, I guess they do have this kind of samey vibe to them, but they're always cool when you just select the characters. Okay. Now that you mentioned licorice, I have a little rant to share. What is up with these would-be better / more expensive tea brands and their obsession with putting licorice in every tea? I love licorice as any other Swede or like Dutch person, but in every tea, I'm gonna get some chamomile tea, and it just has licorice in it, like star anise, however you say that. All of them, yeah. Like I'm really going out of my way to not get the specific brands of tea. At this point, I'd rather just normal, like cheaper store-bought tea than the fancier ones, because honestly, why would you do that? For the fanciness, it isn't though. It's just icky. Star anise is nice though in certain combinations, not in everyone. If I'm gonna have like if I'm gonna have chamomile, I want the relaxing chamomile flavor of the flowery kind of chamomile, and then it's just star anise. Why? Water in the fire, why? It takes over so much of the flavor. That's my main gripe, honestly. I wouldn't mind it as much if it didn't become the prominent flavor of the tea. Yeah. Yeah, that was the weird one. It was like chamomile, and then it had that too. It's kind of like I really like it in certain combinations. Don't get me wrong. It can be really tasty on its own, but it's just that even when you go buy the specific store brand, like the specific branded slightly more expensive tea. What's it taste like? I mean, it tastes kind of like licorice, I guess. A little minty. But it has this kind of almost bitter minty flavor that takes over a lot of the other flavors in the tea. I wouldn't mind it as much if I had some kind of cream or milk in it, but when I just want a herbal tea, I kind of want to taste the herbs. It is pretty good in its own at times, like I feel that, but a lot of the brands will have that in everything, so it kind of, even if you get something that's supposed to taste a little fruitier or something like pumpkin spice, like pumpkin chai, I really don't like it in chai. I like chai better when it's just the spices without that. Hey Stories, how are you doing? We're gonna get to the coloring. Is this even doing anything? No, it's not doing anything. Bye-bye. How you doing, Stories? Nice to have you here. We're gonna give Dango some green skin for now. I mainly do this to check that the coverage is right. That I'm not missing spots. But yeah, that was my rant. Welcome to my thank you for coming to my tea talk instead of TED talk. Basically, I'm gonna find a nice tea. Well, once I'm done with my teas, Dango X Shrek. I kind of want him to voice Shrek now. It's just the opposite color of his purple, isn't it? Tea talk is best talk. Yeah, it was a tea rant though. It was about the how many herbal teas of the quote unquote fancier brands tend to just put a lot of licorice and anise in their teas, and I am not a fan. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be a bit brutal promo about that, but I was given a box of licorice tea at one point. I tried it. I wasn't a big fan. I ended up only using it after I cook something like fish or something that really smells up the place, and I would just boil it in a pot of water to kind of get rid of the fish smell. That was pretty much my use of that licorice tea. So yeah, maybe I am not the demography, but I like teas. You guys know I like my variations. I don't know how Longjing tastes like. Licorice is also not the best for your blood pressure, really? That's so weird. Why do they put it in teas that are supposed to be good for you? Herbal healing teas, and then everyone is just going around stressed, or I don't really know the proper effect of high blood pressure aside from anxious maybe, and just getting dizzy when you stand up. Licorice has its place in this world, but tea, I don't know if tea is that place. Yeah, I love licorice. I do. As a sweet, I really like the one called like Jungelvrål. It's very salty. It's very like Zolmiak based. I don't know how to say that elsewhere, but kind of like I like the licorice that starts off really salty and then becomes like, it's a kind of sweet licorice with salty a salty layer on it. Licorice sticks, yum. Yeah, like actual licorice sticks. Yeah. I get that. It's just not a thing in France, is it? Did you know that salt licorice is kind of really hard to get a hold of outside of Scandinavia? It's just like a Scandinavian thing to do salt licorice. If you have licorice elsewhere, you kind of get those kind of kind of like the candies that look like mahjong pieces, essentially. Yeah, that's just it. Like salt licorice is like more like a Swedish thing. They even put it in like chocolate bars because, you know, Swedish milk chocolate is quite good. There's even like combinations where they would put salt licorice in chocolate and it's really tasty, but it's really not for everyone either. The combination of sweet and salt, you know. But it has to be salt licorice. I really like it. Crushed. Like there's like sprinkles, salt licorice sprinkles that you use on ice cream. So like a soft serve with licorice sprinkles on it is like so tasty to me. You're allowed to raise an eyebrow my way, but it's really common in Sweden. We got salt licorice in the Netherlands as well, so that's a bit closer. Maybe even Belgium. Bum, bum. Twizzlers. I mean, like the Jungelvrål, which is like a certain brand of licorice, right? Like little common one. They have so much salt on it that it's almost like a shocker. You give it to people that are not used to licorice, they're gonna be like, "What the hell is this candy?" Blah blah. But yeah, acquired taste. You start craving it afterwards. Hello, Hydro Otter. Welcome, welcome. It might just not be common, really. Wouldn't be surprised. I will say though, licorice is not a one singular flavor. You know? Some people will say I really don't like licorice because they tried some like a certain kind of it. But there's sweet, there's salt, there's like a combination of the two. There's like certain combinations where you put licorice and other things too and make it really tasty. Like there are some really tasty like penguin sticks, I guess they call them in Sweden, where you essentially have, they are like oh man, how do you even explain that? It looks like a pipe, like a licorice pipe that has some sweet mint in it too. Tippa sticks. Green Ambros. Green Ambros. Kind of looks like that Dragon Ball character, isn't it? Like I think there was one in one of the recent ones. Honey flavored licorice. See, I don't even know. Like I didn't know about that, but the combinations. Hello, hoo hoo, hoot hoot. How are you, Pudding Senpai? We're gonna give him the actual skin color now. Komiyama Ambros. Doko hiyatta. Senpai is always nice, drops by and say hi. I like that. I try to drop by and say hi to other globie memes chats too. Yeah, I used the hue changer, the hue change for the color that was making him green, and then I kind of toned that into a color that I felt would fit better. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-dum. I haven't played Tekken with Ambros in a while. I haven't played Tekken in a while. It was my break game for a long time. Like, you just take like 15 minutes and play a ranked match or something. But even so, we still have this kind of ongoing little joke where something they would say in Tekken a lot is like, where is Jin Kazama? You know? Kazama Jin doko hiyatta. And it just kind of became this kind of silly thing that as soon as we just, like, at least with his name, because it's very Japanese. I would just kind of be like, say all the Tekken lines instead of Kasamajin. I would just say like Komiyama Ambros. Like foolish words. Kasamajin. Just like what would that be? Horoka dana Komiyama Ambros. He would return the favor, of course, saying my name very Japanesey. Vilhelm Vanderbos. Doko hiyatta. You guys are adorable. Yeah, we're good friends. We're good friends. You guys already know we get along well. We played the collabs together and stuff. He's gonna have his memberships happening soon as well. Let me get a quick look at that. Let me see when the Ambros mark is not unread. Weekly schedule of Ambros. Not this week. He's gonna do a full German stream tomorrow, though. Playing a German game. That's gonna be fun. Not that I think about it when, you know, adding Japanese tone to Vilhelm Vanderbos. People are gonna think my name is Beer in Japanese because it's Biru. I guess it's not Biru, it's Biru. It's different, but still very close to how you say beer. Yes, I would like the beer Vanderbos, the Vanderbos beer with my steak, please. What is lush? What is that again? Veil is the biggest what in globie confirmed? How do you see it? Rich? Lush as in rich? Lush is someone that drinks a lot of alcohol. Really? I've never heard that. The beer Vanderbos, the perfect drink. Vanderbos beer. The less you want it, the better it tastes. IPA. I like IPA. I don't drink alcohol often, but every so often with the with like, you know, like eating out at a restaurant or something, it might be really good. Lush. Is it lush? Drunkard. From earlier slang meaning liquor. Ah, okay. No, I don't really drink a lot of beer. I don't drink a lot of alcohol at all. Like pretty much at all, really. If I were to drink anything, it would probably be like, you know, it'll put me in a buzz very quickly because I just don't drink a lot. Sometimes it's nice with like if you're gonna go to like a steakhouse or something, then I would like an IPA to go with like something barbecued or steak or something. But other than that, I don't really drink. I guess this should really not be this color. Is this blonde color right? No, it's very yellow. It's very yellow. We need it a little paler. Ooh, I like that. I like that. It might not be the actual one, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use this. That's very nice. All right, well, thank you, Adobo. I learned something. I haven't heard that term before. Man, getting schooled in language. Well, that's fine though. Some people do. That's why I kind of need to learn that too. Yep, needs to be something like this, a little bit brighter. Done. I'll go for that. I'll do that. Right. Something I always do with skin color is give it a nice like nice pink like airbrush to make it kind of look healthier, like, you know, because generally we have this kind of blush going on our skin color because of the blood that warms up our body. So we do this and we get this kind of like healthy blush tone on the skin. We don't even need to give them any blushies or anything, you know? I think that's fine. Now he has gray outfit. I never really believe in just doing a gray outfit on its own, so we probably need to give it something, give it some kind of tone. Usually let's just do purple. I mean, it is his color. Just make it light purple. Very lightly so. We also need to make his ear brooch because it is, you know, right there. It's gonna be covered by the hand, but it kind of needs to be there. At least one of the two. Otherwise we're skipping out on this stuff, you know? I think I will start with the brooch, actually. Right now, some lines look a bit harsh and whatnot, but once we add the post effects, it's gonna work out better. The shine on the brooch is gonna be more prominent than the actual color of the brooch. It'll be all right. Okay, now we can go back to this one and just go nuts with it. And you can go nuts with this. You can put anything you want. It's your painting. It's your world. A little shout out to Miri Mage for painting the thumbnail that I'm using for the from a lot of streams actually. If you ever want to draw me like a thumbnail for a series that I'm doing or something, use the hashtag plume nails and I'll keep a lookout. Also got one from DT for Suika game. Thumbnail, yeah, on the stream, right? On the cover art of the stream. Just a little bit less. There you go, a little color on that too. Maybe we should do the gloves as well. I'm not sure. Maybe. Oh, a gradient map. Welcome back, Patrick. Yeah, Miri used the reason I thought about it now was that I said I was talking like Bob Ross for a bit, and I remember that right. Miri actually pulled inspiration from Bob Ross's cover art and made me a really nice thumbnail. Also, I saw Citrina, hello, hoot hoot. I noticed and I didn't say hi. I'm sorry. Welcome in, welcome in. Just vibing. Nice. Hope you're doing well. Doing e-learning and just listening from the background worked. All right. Yeah, better focus on the learning. Thanks a lot though, Alex. I do still appreciate it. Welcome, Denif. Hope you're doing well. Maybe. There we go. Slightly other color. Yeah, we're far from done with this. Honestly, might have to take another stream to get this picture done. Thank you. Yeah, I just like to put color on pretty much everything that I can, even if it's just supposed to be, you know, kind of dark. Well, at least he has highlights of like really light purple. Should probably use this for that. Because now we're gonna do the neon purple that he has. Love the colors. Thank you, Oma. Now it's time for something a little bit more contrasty. Let's use this hot pink that I have to just kind of fill the area. We can adjust it after through the magic of digital art. I'm gonna swap the music a bit. Something like this is more like it. We can use that same color as a normal layer and put it over here too. And also around his neck. Oh, these lines are tricky. Kinda. Nope, not really. I should just zoom in and use my arm properly. That'll do. What else do we got that's purple? You grabbed a snack? Nice. Also got some gold that needs to be kind of drawn in. Something like that. Everyone's bringing snacks. That's nice. Good job. Good job. And then a little bit on his outfit. They can really not really show it that well with this, but that's okay. We just do something like this. There we go. Those are all the colors essentially in place. There's still like a loopy. It's wrong to call them loopies, but you know what I mean. I'm just gonna use the that it's hidden behind the mahjong piece, so I don't have to do the whole loopy. That's basically dango, I would say. You still need some flowers. We need to look into some flowers. I don't know, what are they? Sakura, purple sakura, sakura blossom. There we go. Okay. What? It's Dango. That's right, Pawn. Welcome. Listen to the cops. No. Whoop whoop. Save, save. It's the sound of the police. Tango. Oh yeah, we also need to give the mahjong tile some purple. Right. Those are like the base colors. We need to we need to draw sakura flower. It's gonna be interesting. How do I go about this? I mean, they're just like 5 or so petals. So I guess I could do just the petals. Ah, no, it's far from done. This is just the base coloring. I'm gonna try to draw sakura blossom. In grayscale, so we can give it like some nice features. Okay, we'll just use this like times 5 somehow. I guess that works. Look how gentle Bill looks. Really? I did not notice. Thank you, Adobo. Have a nice one. Good luck at work. Thanks everybody for also seeing people off. It's really a nice. I'm really happy with the community that we've all built up. Everyone welcomes other, like all the Plumies welcome the other Plumie in, and I don't know, it's just a really nice time. Flowers are kind of odd looking things, aren't they? Some flowers can look so alien. If you guys don't know what I mean, you can look up passion flower. There's a lot of passion flower growing around. Like I've seen some kind of somewhat recently. And they look so cool, but also so alien. There are such wild ones, yeah. I'm not a fan of the lotus seed pods. I don't have that thalassophobia, or is that what it's called? I don't have that, but it still creeps me out a little bit. Spider lilies, I do remember that. Trypophobia, okay, yeah. Yeah, thalassophobia is the underwater one. Yeah, okay. I do have that. Not necessarily. I used to have it way worse, but yeah. Alright, Luli, thank you for hanging out. Passion flowers are very, very, very weird. They look like someone's paper craft flower. Like it shouldn't be shaped that way. Yeah, do not look up trypophobia. It is even if you don't have the phobia per se, where you really get like all the phobia stuff. It's still not pleasant. Let's see. Spider lilies. Yo, spider lilies are the thing they used in manga and anime to symbolize death, right? Yeah, lotus seed pods are not. They can look a bit weird. In a way, like sunflowers can too, but I don't know. It's like sunflower seeds are quite nice. Interesting, anyway. The world of plants. They look. Everything looks very cool. We give you a smaller flower, Dango, and then we can color the flowers. Methinks. This color. Yue. Kara. Basta. Sunflowers are cute though. They're pretty. Ooh. Ooh, did not expect that effect. Jeez. There you go. Hard light is better. Maybe I kind of need to make it look a little darker on their own. Maybe they need a little bit more contrast, a little bit less brightness. Did not expect, actually. What the heck? Okay. Marchiprai. All right, this is nice and all, but I don't feel like the color is matching that well. Something like that matches better. The colors are like the flowers are a little detailed. Probably need a little bit less of something. Maybe they need to be like blurred despite all the effects. Flowers might need a little bit of blur. They stick out a little bit. A little. Part 2 flower talk? Ah, that's right. There was like flower languages and stuff. Yeah. Okay, yeah. The really tall ones. The tall sunflower, that can be a bit intimidating. I will admit. What do you got hanging off of your ear there, buddy? I guess I can still use the flowers. Okay. All right, you know what? You know what? We're just gonna use this to make the thing for him. Always happy to remind people. Yeah, thank you. Praying mantis are pretty cool, yeah, and I do see that, like, orchids have that kind of shape to them. Yeah, I can see that, I can see that. You guys think we can get away with just copy pasting a lot of stuff for his little thingy-majiggy? I do have to still paint the dango. Looks like an alien. Those classic friggin'. I think we can. I don't see why no. Exactly. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. It's mostly a matter of getting the colors right with this anyway. Okay. We'll take that. We'll take that. I think that works. The eyes are much bigger than what he actually has, so let's kind of shrink it down a little bit. Okay. Fennec foxes have such big ears. Literally, the better to hear you with, I suppose. There we go. Okay. We got that. We need some loopies. Some more loopies. Like here. And another one a bit higher up, is it? Yeah, higher up. There. Kind of like there. Okay. Something like that, and then we can also give it some volume. that. Can also make it less straight up white and match the other stuff. Like so. And yeah. Okay, let's try putting it where it needs to go. Let's make a friggin' folder for this because there's a lot of stuff happening here. Okay. It's somewhere there, I guess. And we start putting some colors on this. Just color sampling his eyes for this. Something like that, I guess. I mean, I suppose this is supposed to also have a bit of maybe a gradient map, because the Fennec is a little too there we go, that looks better. Gonna have to erase it anyway, so we're gonna keep it on its own separate layer so that we can just grab it whenever we need to. If we draw a dango again, we could just grab the headpiece off of this. Yeah, we're gonna keep it like that, it's fine. We just merge everything. Okay. We're getting there, everybody. We are getting there. A little bit at a time. These intricate details are what make us all look really good. But my gosh, thanks everybody for putting the effort into getting my details right. It's such a big part of the drawing, isn't it? Yeah, the details are what stick out, so naturally you kind of want to incorporate all that. But yeah, I get it. I understand. It is quite the struggle. There we go. That should work. We can just save there. Make sure to make a safety copy of this. Yeah, the witness we've been playing for a bit, and we're gonna go to some of the other areas I haven't explored yet. I don't know how far I'm gonna be playing the witness, if we're gonna go for like some kind of super completion kind of thing. Because I feel like some of some of all that is just a bit too much. Okay, let's see what we need to erase to make this work. Generally, I guess I can always just select the color and erase it off of these. It should be enough. Yep. And we need to give it some volume in general, so let's just do that. Like that. And we got his hair thing. I already did. Thank you for the thanks for the reminder. I just did before I cut everything up here. Dun, dun. Okay, so we got the hair thing. We also need to kind of no, I can't do it like that. Can we just do it normal, standard? Yeah, that works. That works. And that is Dango at a base. We're still like a while from getting everything done properly. We need to select a good background color, which is obviously just going to be something like that, I would say, right? Time to do some effects. Gonna frame him a little bit with some glow effects. Here we go. And now with the purple, actually, I think I might use purple again to just kind of give him a similar treatment as we did last time a bit quick. But we are going to actually be a little bit more mindful of this. And it needs to be darker, making him glow a little bit too much. There we go. Do the old lip highlight too. Yeah, the post effects are very important for digital art. It really makes, it will really add the extras to a piece. Add a bit of a vignette. And we totally need to fix the little window here. Getting late? Alright, Bluesy. Thanks so much for hanging out, though. It was really nice. Thank you very much. Add some color balance. Midtones. A little bit more magenta, shadows a bit more blue. Just a bit. Highlights yellow. Something like this then. It looks everything looks very purplish. I still need to run it through something, a little extra thing. Let me check. Let's see. Sorry. Still need to get this in the right track. What do you guys think though? Anything? You feel like anything is missing? I always have like a little bit of extra. Hello Jennifer. Thank you for being early at on the waiting room. There's always some extra stuff you can add. You can add a little bit of hovering dust. Looks lovely, thank you. We can add that after though. Let me check here. This is a question in general. Have you guys ever had like a game that you followed from the beginning of it, even before Kickstarter or something? And yeah, Ambros kind of does the bite lip one. Yeah, I felt like it was a little cheeky enough. Holocure. Oh, Holocure is the Vampire Survivors of Hololive, isn't it? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I do remember that was a thing that was happening. That's cool. Sunnyside, that's cool. Madness Project Nexus. You're modeling stuff for it. Damn, that's so cool. That's so funny. That's so fun, even like how it works out. For me, like one of the recent games that I've done that with was actually 2 games that I can think of recently, like indie games. Was I saw Untitled Goose Game, where it was just like a block moving around the pond for the goose, you know, and then bit by bit it started building up, and like getting the updates on Twitter, not even Kickstarter, you know, just on Twitter from the devs, and they and then they finally finished it. It was really cool. I'm also following like a like one that recently released was also Rusted Moss. Rusted Moss was also this kind of like Metroidvania style game that has this kind of tethering bungee cord effect, and I remember seeing the like no animations bungee cord effect, and the devs just sharing a lot of stuff. It feels kind of special to finally be able to play something, you know. Oh, Yonder Simulator 2. Man, that went places, didn't it? Yeah, it's really cool that you're modeling stuff for it. And you're modeling for it like kind of like official implementation or mods or stuff like that. What am I looking for? Oh, Steam Workshop, excellent. I get that. That's definitely, that feels definitely like being involved with it. In terms of Kickstarters, there've been plenty of Kickstarters, but I think the most lengthy one was like Bloodstained or something. That Metroidvania, like I generally I play a lot of Metroidvanias. I have played a lot of Metroidvanias. I haven't played one in a while. I have Momodora, the new Momodora game that I would probably would want to play on stream at some point. Just haven't gotten around to it. Because I'm enjoying the games I'm playing now. Rules, probably, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna bring this back in. And I think the picture generally is kind of done. It just has a little bit of things that it can still get touched up, but you know, generally, like, I feel like it's a pretty good picture, good portrait to throw into the art book later, you know. No, Professor Layton, it is its own thing, I guess. And also, like with big like franchises like Layton or any other like games like that, you can still follow the development after they announce it or tease it or stuff like that, you know. But when it's indie, you kind of get like daily, like, I tried this out today, look you guys, I changed the jumping mechanics. With the Goose game was kind of like, oh, the Goose can grab stuff now, and they were just kind of showing off how, you know, when you click the button, the head goes towards the nearest thing and then it can grab whatever it is. Just the whole like process of you know, how the wings are separate from the Goose and how they act. It's kind of like for me, like, that really likes the intricate details of how things work. It's very interesting. Sometimes it can be like ruining the magic of because of programming instead of just the game, but yeah, I don't know. It's been really fun to follow the process, and then that it finally gets released and you get to play it, you know. That's why. But when it actually releases and it's full release, I enjoy that way more than early access. I don't really like the early access format much because I don't know. I feel like it's not done, so I'd rather not. Even if it's a game I'm looking forward to, I won't touch it until it's completed, but then they never get completed because it's just always in early access. What the potato will look like, that's cool. I'm gonna look up what Sunnyside is. Let's see. Game Sunnyside. Oh, there you go. That's cool. That looks like a cool game. Are you selling things at a market as well? Oh, nice. The camping harvest mode, the camping farming game. Let me just bring this touched up Dango picture in here. This needs to go on top. A little bit softer. There we go. Now we can just go in with an airbrush and do some touching ups, like his hair. Ears are like a bit unpolished. All right, Oma, take care. From the beginning. You started 3 hours ago. I just saw that you started stream. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. I know, was it Octavia that also says that YouTube doesn't give the proper notifications. I don't know. You should hit the like button and the bell. Subscribe and hit the bell to be known whenever to be notified whenever I go live. I don't even know if that works. YouTube, please do the thing you advertise that you do. Okay. You got two options. You can also follow me on Twitter because I will always. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm on Bell. That's a thing that isn't working. That is a thing that isn't working. You get a second chance at it if you follow me on Twitter as well, because I usually post on Twitter that I am going live. Unless I forget, and then, you know, then we all forgot, I suppose. You have to go to the waiting room and click notifications on? Oh my gosh. No, and if you follow and if you turn on like my... no, but you can turn on like notifications on Twitter to get notified. But if you don't have notifications on for Twitter, then yeah. Yeah, the only one you get... yeah, Twitter is the only one that does. That's a good point, Joy. Browser version is a little iffy with that. Oh, Discord reminds too? Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Discord notifications. No wonder you're so fast at reacting to my tweets. If it even is the tweets. That's great though. That's another chance even. Hello Helix, welcome. It's Foxman, yeah, it's Dango. It is Komiyama Ambros. All colored now. Oh. That's pretty good. That's a good service. That's a good fan Discord feature, I would say. As we got some more people watching now as well from the beginning. We have the first custom plumie done for Flow. This is part of being a high alchemist. You get a custom plumie along with every other things prior to that, you know? So this is the first custom plumie that I've made. I still have a little touch-ups to do with the color on the feathers, but yeah, their gem is a charoite because it's like they wanted to make their plumies to look like a healer, an RPG healer. So it got a little robe, and it's casting magic. And charoite is a gem that promotes the transitioning the from negative energy to positive ones. Also for self-assertiveness and change in you. So it was a good one. And Flo is gonna get this soon enough. I just have to touch up some of the talents and the colors a little bit. But yeah, it's pretty much done. And welcome on Buddha. Welcome. We have the picture of the day here that I'm working on. It's very purple. I'm just touching up the hair a little bit, the other details. And yeah, we are back at doing the globie portraits. I may do some plumies on stream as well, but we'll see. This pic is looking great, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm gonna try a little something. I'm gonna try if I can get away with not having the neck as shaded. Because the hand, the dark glove over the neck is kind of something that has been bothering me a little bit ever since we did the pose. So I'm thinking if I can get away with just having some soft shading, maybe it'll look better. Maybe. Sana, who knows? There you go. And I think we got Dango done like that. Should just grab my I should grab my emblem. I could do my signature, but signature is a bit big. Like it takes up space. Emblem. Make sure to save. Will do. Thank you. Where shall we put the owl emblem? Like right there? Can make it purple even. On his shoulder. There we go. Is Dango streaming today? Let me freaking screenshot this and send it his way. Komiyama Ambros, no. You guys know that one of the things I really have a hard time remembering to do, which is really important when you stream on YouTube, is actually like post like this, something like this finished picture on YouTube as well. You guys know me for like know my tweets on Twitter and stuff like that, but I still feel like it's probably just as important to be active on YouTube as well. Streams in 16 minutes, then we should wait a bit. We should wait and raid him. Everyone doesn't follow me. No, exactly. And a lot of my follows actually just follow me for YouTube content. And if I can like, can also help promote for the people that don't know when I stream and that I stream, that they see the picture maybe, you know? Let's get the colors done right. Yeah, it's cute. I like the cheeky face. It suits him a lot. Right, okay, well, should probably decide on who to draw next. I'd probably take a moment and think that one over a little bit. But we done one Solstia, one Equinnox. We do another Solstia. Can do like I already painted a rhubarb at one point. It was one of her pictures, but so like just like I did with Who Senpai, because I already painted Who first. I kind of like left her for last of the portrait series, and I think that's gonna happen with Vans and rhubarb as well, because Vans also got a portrait done by me early on. So next up is would be Kohaku of Equinnox, but the next portrait I do is probably going to be Solstia. So Alicia or Bonnie, I guess. Can do Alicia. With Alicia, we have the joke that we are essentially, you know, either alternate universe versions of each other, or distant cousins, or some magical isekai thingamajig that binds us together, because she also has a gem. She also has like a mole under the eye. She has green eyes. Just so many similarities. She speaks Spanish. It's funny. I'm just kind of waiting for him to start stream, honestly, but we can do a little touch-ups in the meantime. So yeah, what were we saying? Next week, I want to play something fun and casual. I'll decide later, but we have, of course, we have Stardew, we have art streams. But I'm thinking about the puzzle game for next week, right? Either we play that silly, like, oh, you like those games, huh? Let's play those games. Can you see how your eyes go when you're drawing? No, I can't. I know like my eyes close when I look down too much. Or do they do something strange? I might be able to if I do something like this. Oh, I'm kind of like... I look a little sleepy, I guess, looking downwards. What do you, how so? Do my eyes do something strange? I can see you concentrating. That's awesome. Right now I'm like looking on the other monitor with the stream preview and I'm just painting like a digital, like not a display tablet, but I'm just kind of like with the hand-eye coordination of using a normal digitizer tablet. I tend to do that when I'm just doing things like this, touching things up, because then I can read chat on the side and also still see that I'm drawing on the right spot. But thank you. It's thanks for pointing it out. That's kind of fun that it works. Sometimes I feel like if I look down too much, my eyes just close, you know? A lot of it depends on the lighting. No, I'm not gonna do this just for the heck of it. Sometimes I see in anime drawings that people like, I tend to do it because it's a stylistic choice, but whenever you have a bit of the forehead showing, you tend to try to give it the brightest tone of the skin that you have. And I kind of like it because it shows this kind of open like light coming through, even though it's not completely correct. But a lot of people do it out of habit. They do it on both sides as a ground rule, and in a way it kind of like helps highlight and frame the face, but it's kind of sometimes I don't feel like it makes sense. And it's one of those things that we were talking about like last art stream, I think, that there are a lot of tutorials, right, that you can check on YouTube on how to draw certain things, but a lot of times those a lot of the people are very it's like a lot of people are just kind of doing things out of habit and then teaching that as if it's some kind of like, this is what you're supposed to do, and it's dangerous if you're not the kind of person to question why you would want to draw it like that way, and just kind of accept it that you should be drawing it that way. You get a lot of people learning art with a lot of flaws in it that might look good for certain pictures, but for other pictures it just kind of doesn't make, it's very nonsensical, so you kind of start losing the sense of flexibility. Now, I'm not one to advocate for the thing that was the trend that was going around, that kind of like, don't draw this, draw this, you know? don't draw hair like this, draw it like this. That's kind of wrong too, because people just kind of almost force their self-taught opinions and not a lot of theory behind things into why you should be drawing it differently, based on the fact that it just looks better, but it doesn't always, you know. If you're handling lighting, if you're handling colors, color theory also talks about like reflective colors. Something that we could also do for this too is the fact that right now he's getting like the colors, the light is coming from front higher front, so to say, down on him. I feel like a lot of online art teaching is like that, and is like that. It's pain. Yeah. Well, in a way, a lot of actual tutorials and teachings are kind of being substituted by speed paints and then drawing your own conclusion from it. It works to a degree to kind of look something up and then try to mimic it and learn from it, but it also creates the risk of you learning wrong or doing something just for the heck of it. That's not to say that it's not going to work out and you'll still be able to you know, grow and improve and stuff, but fundamentals I will always like kind of advocate for, that composition and different rules that, or guidelines that you could follow in order to draw certain things is a bit more valuable than just straight up a step-by-step on how to do something that people are kind of trying to tell you that this is the absolute truth on how to draw this kind of thing, you know. Again, it also depends on what your goal is. If you just want to draw for the fun of it, then, you know, knock yourself out, learn a couple of things, draw, have fun. But usually people like that go after art as a hobby, as a passion, will usually have the goal to kind of keep improving, maybe get commissions or something later on. Not necessarily, but a lot of people do. Composition is so under discussed. Really, composition is key, isn't it? You can't like hide bad fundamentals under pretty coloring. It might work for some viewers though, of course. Usually the trained eye is the one that spots the stuff like that. The trained eye is the kind of like the other artists will spot things like same face syndrome, as they call it, when you just kind of use the same kind of angle, same kind of face, same kind of eyes, same kind of nose, same kind of expression. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, because if people want that expression, then you are a really good fit for their commission or their assignment. But then you're also kind of limiting yourself to doing anything else. And by the time you have improved and only been doing the one thing that you kind of, you become this kind of one-trick pony, right? And it becomes really difficult to break out of it, because it is the one thing that you do. And if you try to do anything else, even though you have all the potential to get good at it, it's really difficult to motivate yourself, because suddenly you're doing something you're not good at. You know, the motivation gets is in danger, because you would, like in my case, my safe spot, this is like safe comfort zone, not safe spot. My comfort zone is just portraits, you know. It's easy. I've done other things. I can do other things. I can draw props. I can do backgrounds. I can, you know, There's plenty of things, but it takes more effort. It takes more concentration to get it right. Doing this is kind of easy for me. It's easy for me to talk with you guys while I do it, and it'll kind of turn out somewhat like it'll turn out decent, you know. Which is why I do it on stream. But if I were only doing this and then suddenly I'm asked to do like a full body or give an opinion about something with full body, if I didn't have the fundamentals of that, I know how anatomy works and I know realism and stuff like that too, then if I didn't have, oh man, why did it freeze? What happened? Oh my gosh, okay. Not sure why that happens. I saw it happen in real time. There you go. I'm back. Composition is hard because sometimes you want to guide the eye and not be accurate. Exactly. But that's where composition comes into play, right? I have a really good introduction article for composition if you guys are like curious. Let me see if I can find it. Because I work in grayscale, this is one of the things that like it really works with how I do things. But the grayscale can always be replaced by the actual color values, you know, of everything. This is a really good basics value structure for compositions. I'll give you the link here. And it touches upon things like this. Bright tones, dark tones, mid-tones. That all of these are like legit good compositional values to frame a character. This is like for portraits for me, essentially, you know. But you can have like a dark tone in the background and have a bright tone of a city and the mid-tone character. It changes the vibe of everything. I remember I did an example on stream at 1.2 that shading does a lot, but you can also do these kind of variations to it all too. And it's kind of thinking like a full gray character, what is that about? But if you look at this, if you look at the link that I sent you, it has really good examples of paintings in black and white too. And that's mainly for planning a picture, I suppose. I could do colors from early or late, starting off with grayscale, but... Yeah, mid-value characters is great because you do like... If you have a mid-value character, it also depends on your surroundings, right? Because right now I have kind of a darker background to Ambros here. So if I could make him a mid-value character, if I use like something like a silhouette of like a plant or something, you know, something like this. No, then I guess the background would be the mid value thing. It's a bit. The whole thing is kind of. Yeah, it's about time now. The whole right now, like Ambros' face and everything is the bright value, and it guides the eye. You also have things like the golden spiral and the rules of thirds. I think they're gonna keep in mind somewhat without really having them there. When I was learning this, I had like a pre-made template of this. This is kind of just like somewhat like, and to be more like, oh wait, I used to have pre-made templates for this to kind of give a better idea. Right now this part is like the main like interest and the point of his chin. The best would be to kind of do something like this and frame it that way because his eyes are kind of on one of the lines. Maybe the best thing would be to have it kind of square, I think. Because then we could have the eye in one part, the hand with the mahjong piece on the other, and the other hand be an interest point here too. Like just for the sake of experimentation, let's kind of just crop it there and have a look at it how it looks. Oh, it has to think of it. There you go. It doesn't work with the head, obviously, but the points of interest align better that way. Let's bring it back. There you go. So like because we're showing his ears, everything is kind of higher than it needs to be, really. Thank you, Ciel. Really appreciate it. So you could have like the golden spiral kind of do its thing on his eye too, because we have like the shapes of this. His outfit, the lines on his outfit line up. The hand with the angle and the finger line up, and then you could get some really good focus on the eye as well. The only way we could like somehow frame it that way is using like a vignette that kind of makes everything a little darker up top, even though it doesn't make sense because the light is coming from the top, so it shouldn't be getting darker up here, but we're doing that in order to get the effect that it just frames the face that sticks out from the dark. In terms of just looking at it through like the black and white values, we can just turn it like this, and you see where the darks, brights, and the mid tones are. So interesting enough, the background and his clothes are kind of mid-tone. And then like his face is the bright tone, so it sticks out more from the back. The gloves are the darker ones. So yeah, in a way we kind of made one of those variations. It's interesting to think about at times because then it lets you recreate it. If it's a result that you got that you really liked, it's pretty good to stop and think about what made it into what it is. Yeah, there's an S there too. Nice. There's a lot of things going on that make this picture alright. There's a lot of things that could be improved on the picture as well. But for what it is, it's cool. It's like, it looks nice. The colors are gentle. They're soft. And that's another... The left hand. Yeah. Sometimes like when you're just learning and you might be really harsh on yourself if you're a perfectionist, you might like want to take a moment when you finish the picture to kind of analyze and see what part of it you like. Because I know other people are kind of like, a lot of people can be very harsh with themselves and they look back at it because either they're rushed to finish the picture and then they come back and they realize there are some things that don't look right. I've done that too. I tried to finish a picture fast. I kind of mirror it and I see a lot of things like, oh my gosh, the eye is completely wrong, the face is kind of wrong, you know. I even did it now and I noticed something, that the face is kind of shaped a little kind of need to curve it up a little bit. But yeah, art will always be this kind of a kind of pursuit. Fun one, a fun quest, if you will. But it is definitely not a one-time fix. You're not gonna get a you're not gonna nail that perfect picture just by doing the same thing or trying to fix it over and over. You learn from it, you come back to it. Instead of focusing too much on getting that one perfect picture done, do what you can, learn from it, come back to it later, and you'll see that you can create it even easier. It is a never-ending chase, yeah, but it's a fun one. You run with a kite. You stop running, the kite falls. You keep running, the kite goes higher. Yeah, like asking other people for like what things might look wrong with a picture is very valuable, even if they're not artists. It can sometimes be tricky to get critique from like unsolicited critique, because I've also been there. Also been very defensive of what I've been creating because I've spent a lot of time with something. But usually you kind of know in the back of your head that there is something lacking, but you kind of want to convince yourself that it's good enough, right? And then someone points it out, and it's easy to maybe get a bit overly defensive about it. That's me talking from my own experience, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, I guess we should wrap things up. Hoot hoot, everybody, hootsu. Picture done, picture done. I'm already set up the raid for Dango when we do our last talks. Yeah. Komiyama Ambros. Kasama Jin Doko I Yatta. How do you say that? I'm trying to find the line. We need to find the friggin' the second line. Okay. I got it. Let me get it. Let me get the raid message, and we're gonna add a little extra to it. But yeah, thank you everybody. Unasked critique is always bad because you didn't ask. It's a bit rude. It's a bit rude for sure. Not necessarily bad, but definitely rude. Can be. I also always say that as a finishing statement, I guess I would say that I know very few people that can give actual proper constructive criticism. Constructive criticism is kind of what it implies. Thank you, Ember. I have saved that you construct something off of what you have, right? Sometimes people are quick to think they're giving constructive criticism because they're telling you what is wrong. But if you are asked or if you're encouraged to change something or remove something off of your picture, then it's very much destructive criticism, because you are asked to delete, change, completely destroy something from your initial idea, you know? So constructive criticism would definitely be to see what strengths are in the picture and give the kind of criticism that lets the person build upon that. For me, it doesn't matter what kind of critique sandwich you make with like compliment, critique, compliment. If it's about removing something or changing something completely, then might be careful with the approach. But yeah, criticism, feedback, people asking, people not asking, it's kind of tricky. Sometimes it's so difficult because you have this kind of like, oh, this would be so good, but like you creating something really good, but this wonky thing like a tangent or something else is just really pulling attention away from what you made, you know. But you still either you just gotta stay quiet or ask if they want something. But even asking if they want critique is kind of implying that you have something to tell them, so then they kind of know that there is something. Depending on how sensitive the person is, might be careful with that too. Yeah, you can't just like, it's not just a thing about removing or adding. It has to, like a good picture, a good painting, a good photo, everything works in unison with everything, in harmony with everything, right? So it's never just about removing or adding something, but kind of maybe relocating, maybe redrawing, still including, but making it work with the surroundings. Like I struggle with that when I make a character and then I decide to make a background for the character that I didn't plan from the get-go. Because like on stream now, like I'm just painting portraits, right? And then I decide to make a background like I did for Kiri. Then it becomes a challenge to add, like somehow put Kiri in the situation. You know, like it's not just about putting a background unless it's something like a pattern, but when you try to incorporate the character into the background, that so it just doesn't look like pasted on, that's the challenge of it all, you know. If you paint the picture with a background in mind, then the character is in the background. Me when drawing a dynamic pose, then I decide to crop it. Yeah, me when drawing a detailed background, then decide to blur it. It's just better. Hello, Ailey, welcome. Ely or Eli, I'm not sure. Maybe once we've done a bunch of portraits, maybe when it's my turn, we can do a nice planned one with a bit of background elements and stuff too. But yeah, let's see. I can't find the line. That's fine. There we go. Please use this raid message. We're gonna raid my genmate and brother in Equinnox, my boy Ambros. If you just joined and didn't see the picture that was made, this is how it turned out. I sent it his way, not with the last touches, but just like before he went on stream, so he might have seen it. But yeah, please give my boy Ambros a nice welcome, a nice Komiyama Ambros doko hiyata, and see how he reacts. And yeah, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the witness. Yeah, more puzzles, more. I hope it's not too warm tomorrow. I haven't checked. I have not checked the weather. I hope it's not very warm because the witness it fries my brain. But either way, we're gonna have fun. Thank you, Steffi. Thank you, Random. And yeah, take care, everybody. Stay lovely, Plumies. I'll see you again real soon. Doko Hiyata. Yeah, there you go. Collective brain melting. We're gonna do it. Let's go. Hootsu, hoot hoot, and hoot bye. Bye bye.